So today I take you over the best $800 gaming PC build you can do with the new AMD Ryzen 5 chips, specifically the AMD Ryzen 5 1600. So give this video a massive thumbs up, get subscribed to TECHDROIDS for more videos like this, and all the parts mentioned in this video are linked in the description below to Amazon US. So with that being said, let's get to the video. Hey, what's up guys, this is Yusuf here from TECHDROIDS and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And today I'm taking you over the best $800 gaming PC build you can do for 2017 with the new Ryzen 5 1600. So this is a really good CPU and this is a really good PC for entry-level video editing, streaming, and of course gaming at 1080p and 1440p resolutions. So let's get to the performance and then the parts that make it all possible. In terms of performance, you're expecting 1080p to 1440p in the modern AAA titles across the board, 1080p 60fps performance, medium to max settings, and you can also push it to 1440p if you want to, but you have to lower down the settings and anti-aliasing a little bit. And you'll be expecting 1080p 1440p 60fps across the board in games such as GTA 5, Battlefield 1, and Witcher 3. And if you're looking at the older games such as CSGO, World of Warcraft, Minecraft, Dota 2, League of Legends, and Team Fortress 2, they run 1440p to 4K in some cases, well over 100 FPS if you're, considering the settings a little low, but you're expecting 1440p medium to max settings in the lower or the older titles that don't require a lot of power. And that's all for the performance. And before we get to the parts, all the parts mentioned in this video are linked in the description below to Amazon US, and those are all affiliate links. So if you want to help out the channel and help me make more videos, please buy from those links. So with that being said, let's get to CPU. For the CPU, we have the AMD Ryzen R5 1600. So this is a 6-core CPU with 12 threads, so multi-threaded performance and multi-threaded tasks such as video editing, rendering, live streaming are really fast, and you'll have no hesitation doing them on this one. So it's clocked at 3.2 GHz, so single core performance is also really good, and it can turbo up to 3.6, and it's obviously overclockable, so you can get a clean 4 GHz if you have the right cooling. And the CPU has only a 65-watt TDP, and it retails for only $219, and it's of the AM4 socket type, so it's supported by all the new Ryzen motherboards. So it doesn't come with a CPU cooler, and if you're having any intentions of overclocking, we need one. So for the CPU cooler, we have this Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo. It comes with 4 heat pipes and retails for $25, and it's a classic well reputed cooler in the PC master race. It cools CPUs even when you're overclocking them, and it should maintain some good temperatures while gaming and editing, and basically while the CPU is in load, and doesn't make a lot of noise and stays in the budget. So $25 is not a lot of premium to pay for the performance you'll get. For the motherboard, we have the MSI B350M. It has an M.2 slot, DDR4, HDMI, and USB 3. It retails for $80 and is cheaper than the other B350M motherboards, and the fact that you can overclock on this one is a bonus. So for the motherboard, we have the MSI B350M. You can go to the X370 series, but only when you have the higher end CPUs. But for this build, this motherboard should do really well. For RAM, we have 8 GB of Corsair Vengeance LPX DDR4 at 2400 MHz. DDR4 8 GB should be plenty enough. It retails for $55, and 8 GB should be plenty enough for gaming and video editing in 2017. But if you want to upgrade in the future, this is only single stick, so 16 GB should be again a beast of a PC when it has 16 GB of RAM. And video editing and high-end tasks can take use of 16 GB, but 8 should be good for entry-level video editing. And for primary storage, we have the Western Digital Blue 1TB hard drive doing the duty. It's clocked at 7200 RPM, so it's the fastest mainstream kind of hard drives can go. Retails for $49, and a terabyte of space for $49 is really good and hard to beat for the price. 1 TB should be plenty enough to store your games, Steam library, videos, movies, and all the media that you want to work on. But it's 2017 and you gotta have your fastest boot times. So for the SSD, we have the Kingston SSD Now V300. It retails for only $63. It comes with 120 GB of space. It's in the 2.5-inch form factor and can give you up to 500 plus read and write speeds. So SSD can speed up the boot time as well as app opening and closing, and even if you have some apps on the SSD, they run really fast. So it's not the largest thing in the world. You'll not be able to store big games on this one, but you can have your operating system and a few important programs, and you can maybe store some important stuff on the hard drive as well as SSD, so you have a backup and for extra redundancy. And 120 gig SSD, or any SSD for that matter of fact, can significantly improve the performance of your PC. For 63 bucks, this is totally worth it. To power the whole system, we have the EVGA 600 watt 80 plus bronze power supply. So it comes with a 3-year warranty and retails for $49, and it's a really reliable PSU from a really reputable brand. And EVGA stuff always lasts more than the warranty they claim, so this PSU should be plenty good for this build. And power supply can basically rip off the whole system if you don't get a reputed one, and this is a reliable power supply as it has the 80 plus efficiency rating from an external organization. That means it'll run above 80% efficiency at all times. For the graphics card, we have the Gigabyte Radeon RX 470, the G1 gaming version. This retails for only 189 bucks and comes with a 4GB GDDR5 frame buffer clocked at 1230 MHz on the boost clock. It has 3 display ports, 1 HDMI and 1 DVI port, and it has dual fans for efficient cooling, and has RGB LED lighting as well. And this graphics card should be a really good graphics card for this $800 build, and it can support resolutions up to 8K and also multi monitors if you're interested in that kind of a thing. And this is a really good graphics card. But if you actually wanted to upgrade, you can go up to the RX 480 for only $230 to $250. So if you put in the extra $70, you'll get maybe 1 to 2 times better the performance that this card will offer. But for this build, this should do really well. For the case, we have the Corsair Carbide 88R, retails for $54, kind of overkill, but has 5 fan mounts, a lot of space to work with, and liquid cooling support as well, and has front panel IO, and looks actually really good for only $54. That is a really good case. And guys, that wraps up our $800 gaming PC build for April 2017 and so on. So if you enjoyed this video, give this video a massive thumbs up, get subscribed to TECHDROIDS for more videos like this, and turn on notifications so that you don't miss out on uploads. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace and thanks for watching.